All right, let's do it. It's time for the Legal Minute with Martin Harding and Mazzotti at 1-800-LAW-1010. In for Paul Harding this week, it is the Ben Man. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
So you wanted to talk about distracted driving this morning.
Yeah. So there's a case that was filed in California. There was a family that suffered a tragedy in 2014. Their daughter was significantly injured in a car accident. She, in fact, passed away. And it was because an individual was distracted while he was driving. And so I think it's a really important issue to cover for your listeners.
Yeah.
And there is an actual, there's an enddistracteddriving.org, nddd.org, which is a great resource for parents and kids alike for the distracted driving problem that we're experiencing here in the States and really quite frankly, abroad.
See it everywhere. We see it everywhere.
That's right. Okay, so that's a good website to check out.
Yeah, so the case that was filed in California, the driver was using FaceTime, which is a completely irresponsible thing to be doing. Shouldn't be using your phone at all.
No.
New York State and Vermont, it's of course illegal to do so, and you can be ticketed for that.
Yep.
And certainly if you cause an accident, you can be charged with other offenses. But basically, the family of the deceased young girl who was five years old when she was hit by this distracted driver filed a suit against Apple for a defective product because FaceTime is an Apple app program, and Apple also has the technology and the patent for that technology to be disabled while an individual is driving.
Gotcha.
The family is suing Apple. I don't know if that case will be successful. It's certainly a case that is kind of testing the limits of what the court would be willing to do and how the court would extend liability to companies who have technologies such as FaceTime, Pinterest, etc., to have the responsibility or the burden to protect its users from using that product while they're driving and causing risk out in the roadway. So really important topic. I would strongly urge people to educate themselves if they can. Again, that resource I pointed out, nddd.org, it's a great place to start, but it's a problem for parents and kids alike.
Yeah.
If anything, the case is making a lot of noise, so people start paying more attention, hopefully.
It is. The case on the one hand would serve to provide potentially additional compensation to the family with their tremendous loss, but also it really does kind of bring about a social question, which is who bears the responsibility?
The driver. I say the driver.
Right.
It's the driver, man. It's the driver.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Mike. I absolutely do. But there's a lot of research and studies that show that using this technology can also be a compulsion. So there may be an addictive tendency here that, again, it doesn't, I don't think that it exonerates the individual who's caused such tragedy. It certainly does not. But it may be very easy. Apple may be in the best position to prevent that sort of thing from happening right from the get-go. So, how this case pans out, I don't know. I don't think that Apple is going to experience liability as a result of it. I don't think they're going to have to pay the family. Yeah. But it does bring about an important question I think that we as people have to answer. Who's in the best position to prevent this technology from being used while on the roadway?
Yep, that is a good question.
That's a great topic. Thank you
Ben,
for bringing that up today.
Thank you for that, and thank you for jumping in for Paul this week. It's always great to speak with you, man.
It's great to speak with you guys. Have a nice day. Thanks a lot.